Does it include Owen Franks?
Yeah, it does, yep. Yeah, Owen's available. He's got through a scrum session today and obviously had two club games last couple of weeks, so he's available.
Yeah. Israel Dag's been playing a bit of club footy as well. Is he sort of well on his way to sort of getting back into 23?
Yeah, look, he's available for selection as well. So Dagger, credit to him and Owe, and the boys that are coming back on long-term injuries have all worked hard and put some good club minutes in, and they're on their toes and available.
Okay, a guy like Franks, would you expect him to come off the bench, or do you think he's in a position where he could start?
Oh, either really. I think it's a real credit to Owe, the work that he's gone in. I think people need to understand if the injury he had. If you can imagine waking up with a rock in your shoe and walking through it every day like he was last year, and he played through a bit of pain, and no one probably would have known, but he's rehabbed incredibly well. He was still in a moon boot and we were doing binding drills in the gym. That's how dedicated he is, and I think overall the injury's probably given him longevity in the game. So he's dying to get out there, whether or not it's starting or on the bench, he's ready to go.
And when you see him now in terms of the fluidity of movement and stuff, is he back to as good or better than he was?
Oh, he's definitely better than he was, yeah. Just his time running from A to B, he's got more pop in him, and he's probably the strongest he's ever been. He's in great condition, and as I said, it's a real credit to him and the medical team, the work that they've done.
I guess he bucks the trend however, because so many props are going down right now, aren't they?
Yeah, there's a bit of a shortage. You can never have too many of them, that's for sure. Special people.
Do you think that's just a case of the game becoming a bit more attritional, or is that just bad luck across the board, like Chiefs having none of their contracted props, for example?
Yeah, I think it's a little bit of both. The game's definitely getting a lot higher speed, higher collisions, bigger impact. The front rowers are only really sort of expected to play sort of 40-odd minutes now, so you got 7 or 8 in a squad. But yeah, I think it's a bit of both, to be honest.
Do you see any common threads amongst the injuries though, or as you say, is it about the collision or is it about set piece, or is it happening all over the park at all times?
I think it's a mixture, it's hard to pinpoint. You look at a guy, Aidan Ross, who broke his ankle, well, that could have happened to anyone in that position, but it's just one of those things. I think it's just a bit of a bad run we're having, but luckily we've got good propping stocks across New Zealand really, and Mike Cron's always around the franchises trying to upskill, so that's a point of difference as well.
I guess we saw Mike Cron there today. I mean, has he given you any pointers in terms of how you can do anything to stop these injuries? Is there any solution to this?
Oh no, Crono just comes down. He's always been a great sharer, got a lot of experience, so we welcome him down. He come down any time, it's an open door. But no, you do as much as you can for injury prevention, but a lot of it just comes down to a little bit of bad luck, I think.
Do they have a meeting of you scrum coaches from the Super Rugby teams, Jason, to say, look, discuss these injuries? I mean, clearly it's a concern.
Not so much discussing the injuries, but there's definitely plenty goes on behind the scenes. I think all the scrum coaches in New Zealand have all got a good relationship with each other, and Chrono drives that. He goes around all the franchises, and that's not only to make us better, but to make the All Blacks better as well. So.
Just on Joe Moody, it was a fractured finger in the end, was that right?
Yeah, he's had a bit of a niggly finger there. He's either going to be 3 to 6 weeks. We're just a little bit unsure on that at the moment.
Okay. Because was there a possibility of an operation there, or was it just waiting for it to heal?
No, he's not going to need an operation. It's just a healing stage now. He's just in a splint.
Okay, it's a bugger for him though.
Yeah, it is. Again, another player that's worked extremely hard and experienced All Black, very valuable Crusader, but good thing is he's in good shape, he's in good condition, so he won't take long to come back into it.
I mean, he'll be able to obviously clearly run, and that, I'm thinking ahead of the June Test series now, and with minimal game time he'll be able to do a lot of running and keep aerobically fit. Yeah,
totally, and we're pretty hopeful he's going to play for us before then as well. So,
just with the All Blacks had their foundation day yesterday.
Yep.
Did Wyatt get a call in because of the shortage of loose heads around the country? Did he get?
No, he didn't, because he's going through the protocols at the moment anyway. So.
Just Moanga, we see him. Is he getting somewhere towards getting close to game day?
Yeah, he's not far away at all. We're pretty hopeful that he'll be only a week or two away. His healing process is going. He's getting more contact, so his confidence is up. He's starting to dance a bit around there, and no, he's looking good, Richie.
Club footy this weekend, would that be a possibility for him?
Not at this stage. Just get through a training week with us, and then we'll reassess.
Okay. Can you give us an idea, just with those jaw injuries? I mean, most of us probably wince a fair bit. You think of a fractured jaw or whatever. When he runs around, is he actually doing much contact at all for you guys in these sessions?
Oh, now that it's healing, he is. But he's gone through the healing stage, and I guess the key thing is not thinking about it too much and just playing. But he's done a little bit of wrestling stuff in the gym, and he'll do a bit of one-on-one tackling. We'll just keep increasing it. But the doctor's pretty confident that it's healing really well.
Oh, yeah. How long would Goodhue be out for with that hamstring?
Unsure. A couple of weeks.
Okay.
Yeah, a couple of weeks. So I am sure then.
There's a life and partner
Couple of weeks.
What threat did the Sunwolves sort of pose? They're pretty competitive against the Blues last week, and they're usually, they've been around for a couple of seasons now, so what have you sort of seen from them?
Clearly a Highlander influence there. They're willing to play from anywhere, and they like unstructured play. Scott Hanson's got them bringing a lot of line speed off the line defensively, so yeah, they've got some good threats over the park, and coming off what I thought was a pretty gutsy performance against the Blues, so they'll be coming here with a lot of confidence, and good on them.